Sri Lanka is real unique in the world in that it's a biodiversity hotspot. So there are very, very many species of frog and lizard and more than 100 varieties of dragonfly. So many, many species that need our help to see a future. So between organic growing, just using chemical-free practices and trying to enhance the land is a major focus. The trees need to come back in Sri Lanka, and permaculture and analog forestry are a couple of methods that work really well to restore the forest.
Permaculture really can reach so many people, and so I think this is the beauty of it. We can put this brand on it, or the label, or whatever we want to call it, and we can attract so many people. And by bringing these people together, we're able to create so much synergy and spaces for collaboration in the future. And this is really the beauty of it. So, yeah.
Everything is designed. Everything we see in the world is designed to be the way that it is. It's not accidental, right? And if we're going to help ourselves and we're going to help this planet, we have to begin to adjust those designs, because there's a lot of brilliance in the world and a lot of ways to do good.
The idea is to do introductory courses this year that are based on different themes and topics within permaculture as the whole thing, and leading up to the full-length course maybe at the end of the year.
And on another level, it's also about bringing people together who have a similar mindset or outlook or desire to have a different life or do things differently in their lives.
Yeah.
So that's really important to us.
What I find valuable about permaculture is it gives us this frame that we can all jump into and we can all be together on this. It's a kind of common language, it's a common understanding, and it's something that's become accepted at all levels of society.
If you buy a commercial radish and do a cross-section and look at that cross-section, you'll find very irregular patterns in the cell structure of the radish. Same could be said of a carrot. And the fertilizer then makes fat walls, thin walls, and it goes out of pattern. But when you grow slowly the way nature intended, the patterns remain very uniform, symmetrical.
I wanted to come here because I was interested in gardening, and I wanted to build my own farm when I grow up.
I'm a strong believer in building communities, and I look at how we can connect people better together. And when it comes to permaculture, there's a strong focus on how you understand your nature around you and how you connect with it. And we as humans are all a part of nature, and it's important to understand where we come from and how we fit into this system as well. And permaculture has a strong focus and shows you how that's done. Like, you see how things are dependent on each other, and that's why I think it's important to learn it.
I think permaculture is important because the world is starting to get polluted with the chemicals, and we're not eating healthy enough, and soon we will start destroying ourselves if we continue like this.
So I think permaculture is the most important thing in the world today, because we have an issue with the forests. We've cut a lot of our forests and jungle cover. Permaculture is a solution for that. So it actually is killing two birds with one stone. And you have a solution for the food problem, which is creating more food abundantly. And you also create a forest cover as well. So I think permaculture in that sense is a very valuable technology to have. And my idea really is to have more of people from our generation, the young people, more involved in it, because I think, you know, that's the future generation ahead, and they can come up with better solutions. So definitely permaculture is the way to go here.
By coming together and start learning this language and start learning these techniques and whatever else we do in the system, it really brings us together closer as a community and start to go, okay, so we're not alone in this. And actually we can go forward together to you know, solve issues. And like what we always say in permaculture is to see the problems as solutions, you know. And by coming on this banner, we're able to be positive, find that positivity and optimism and go, yes, it's possible.
There's quite a few things I like about permaculture, but one of the main ones is that it's not trying to invent anything new, right? It's using existing models that have been successful in nature and replicating those models to be as productive as possible for humanity. And I think that that's really the critical consideration for a harmonious relationship between man and the environment.
Well, right now probably not enough people understand these practices. So to share that knowledge is very, very important to me, especially the composting, because I feel like that's some special techniques that we've worked out there. And then as you view the land, and you can see that those practices are working. So that's a method that we'd like to spread.
It's possible to create change. It's possible to go from the micro to the macro, from myself to the larger scope, you know, like, and so I think it brings a lot of hope, you know, and I think that's the most important thing that we really see. To go from what we have caused the destruction to something that is beautiful and creative, and to restore, you know, and that's the main thing from this workshop. And by bringing people together, we're all in this society where we're in this old paradigm, and we see that this is time for us to go to the new paradigm, and we're sitting at the edge. So we're working at the edge, and it's like, you want to come, like, let's do it, let's go together, let's do it, you know, like,
let's do it.
So welcome, and come and join us. And have it's not just, it's like we go through a process of unlearning to relearn. We do it together. We have a lot of fun, and it's like a super amazing opportunity to just be in community, even for a couple of days, you know. And it's something that we as humans, we really need. This we have this need for connection, this need for community and coming together, because we have been, our societies, communities have been disconnected on purpose through design.
Yeah.
So by creating the space, the people will come, and that connection will be made, and we'll be able to remember what has been lost. Because everything, the wisdom that is there in the world, in the universe, it's all here. It's all here within us, you know, and we just have to reconnect with that, you know, and all the wisdom of everything will, yeah.